What a massive win. Absolutely incredible.
Yo, people, man. Welcome to the Red Pitch Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And boy, I can't remember, Scants, the last time we've both done a video where we're coming off the back of a 3-2 loss apiece.
It's true, you know. I think that's the first time you probably conceded 3 goals in the what? I heard it was the Luton game, like nearly 2 years ago, isn't it? Luton when you
2023.
When Declan Rice scored the last minute in it to make it 4-3.
Yeah, that's the last time we've it's crazy, mate. Boy. Oh well, and of all people to flipping break it had to be them guys, innit? The red side of Manchester, man. But listen, people, we might as well start there. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3. Man United's first victory at the Emirates since 2017. You know, I've seen all the memes about, we own Emirates. I'm like, we last won in 2017, so how can you own the Emirates?
That's what I'm saying.
Doesn't make no sense. But listen, man, before I get into it, I'll leave the floor to you, man, as the neutral of this game.
Yeah, like I predicted in the week last week, I was saying a 2-2 draw. I just thought Man United would do something. There was that omen going around this weekend where, like, on Sunday, like, all the away teams won before you started, and then the other omen is that they played in that black kit as well. So it's just like it's like stacked against you. The game itself, it was basically the same old Arsenal, because remember we were saying, like, if Arsenal come out like they did against Inter Milan, I thought you lot would have brushed them over, but it's just like.
Yeah,
slow build up, side to side passing. Got a lucky goal. Martinez is more worried about Timber than actually defending. First 20 minutes, I would say you're on top of the game. You had control of the game, without threatening too much. And like I said, you went ahead, and then obviously a mistake by Zubimendi led to the first goal. Then Jogu scored one of the goals of the season, man. I didn't know he had that in his locker. Like, that was literally top bins. Like, can't blame the goalkeeper. I think that they got through your midfield. I think, but after they equalised, I think their midfield started to get on top of yours. Like, they just started bopping it around. Like, Zubimendi sort of lost confidence after his bad pass. Rice didn't really have that energy. Odegaard was missing again. He was poor.
Bro,
and their midfield just started to pop it around, man. They're dangerous players. Like, I know hear a lot of fans saying that the only players who played well were Saka and Rice, and that's about it. But I can't even say Saka played well. Like,
nor can I, to be fair.
He didn't really do much. Like, Luke Shaw, like, had him up, man. He basically locked him down. I'm not saying it was Saka's fault, because obviously Dorgu came back and doubled up on him and stuff, but you can't really say he had a good game. You can't really put your finger on and say anyone had a good game. Like, your defense has been solid all season, but again, Saliba and Gabriel didn't look that fantastic yesterday either. So, and then obviously the winner from Cunha was just a brilliant goal. I heard some people saying Ray's positioning, but I was like, nah, he used Gabby so well. He used Gabby as as cover and bent it around.
He wrapped it, man. He wrapped it
in the bottom corner. He like I said, he used Gabriel as a shield. So Ray didn't see it till late. Like, no goalkeeper saving that. I heard some people saying, "Oh, Ray's a small goalkeeper. He's only 6 foot. Other goalkeeper." I'm like, even Alisson ain't touching that. Courtois, none of them goalkeepers, Donnarumma, none of them are touching that. That was like you said, he wrapped it at pace, bottom corner.
He couldn't hit it any more perfect than that.
Nope. Bro, he did the same thing to us last season. for Wolves, but with his left foot. That same finishes that with his left foot, man. But yeah, it's just like I said again. It's like you keep letting these opportunities slip away from Arsenal. It's just like I said to you before. Arsenal should be 11 points, 13 points clear. Like every time Man City slipped up, just haven't punished them. And now City, everyone knew they're going to beat Wolves, even though Wolves have been playing well. But we knew the point is going to be cut down to 4 points. So the pressure was on. And again, didn't come out with it. And like there's another thing going around about, all these old school players saying their piece. And these new era Arsenal fans don't seem to like it. Because I heard what Patrick Vieira said. No lies were told there. You get what I mean? Beginning of the season, Tony Adams said, change Odegaard. He's not my captain. He's not for me. And everyone got on Tony Adams. But, what do you know? Blah, blah. But, bro, the guy's got a statue outside the stadium. He knows what he's talking about. The guy's a true leader. Like, me and you've been saying it for time that Odegaard's not a captain. Like, how many times do you reckon top captains in both our teams are being subbed?
Yeah.
You get what I mean? How many times Odegaard's probably been subbed about probably 10 times already this season? Like what captains in all, not just our team, look at all the teams through the league. Unless their captain's injured, your captain very rarely comes up.
Don't come off.
You get what I mean?
Just Odegaard for me. I mean, I do you know what it is? And like yesterday's performance, for me, I wouldn't. A lot of people are putting yesterday's performance on Arteta. Yes, he's partly to blame because he's the one that picks the team and sets up the tactics, etc. But the players themselves have got to try. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The players didn't even look like they were really trying. So can you put that on Arteta? Sometimes you've got to put some blame on the players. Yes, like I said, the manager does take responsibility. But if the players are not, pressing the way they should do, like chasing down balls, that losing duels, losing second balls, losing first balls even, it's like, then whose fault's that? Do you get what I'm saying? The aggression was Saliba. At one point, Saliba got beaten in the air by, I can't remember who it was, but I'm like, who was it? Was it Diallo? Or was it me? I don't know who it was, but put it this way, Saliba's like there and they were like there. And then, Saliba gets beaten in the air easily. Trossard, he's had better games.
Yeah, poor.
He was poor, but I'm not going to bet too much on Trossard because out of everyone in the last few weeks, he's the only one that's been trying to actually do stuff and make things happen. But with Arsenal, I find that I was getting frustrated because I was thinking to myself, there's so many times where Hincapie's on the overlap, or Trossard's there, or Saka and Timber's there. They get the ball on the byline. Instead of whipping the ball in the box, putting a cross in, stop and pass it all the way back. And I'm like, you saw what came from the first goal. Hincapie crossed it in, little mix up and a goal. You see what happens when you put the ball in the box. You don't know what's going to happen. As soon as you got an opportunity, as soon as there's an opportunity to put the ball in the box, throw it in the box. But there weren't enough for that. It was too side, back. And it just showed, like with Zubamendi's first one, it's like that whole phase of play to me was just weird. So I'm like, the ball goes out there, Rice passes it, and then Rice disappears up the pitch.
Yep.
And then Zubamendi tries to play it back with no pace, and it's like, what is this? Do you know what I'm saying? That
I think Arteta's sort of to blame as well, because if you look at the tactics, like you're saying, it's like Saliba's on the ball, you've got three midfielders, but yet there's no midfielders for him to pass it. Because if you slow it down, like I saw a couple of clips where they slowed it down, Sleeper got the
Mm.
ball, looked up, and he's like looking. And he's like, well,
No
who am I
one there.
passing to? Rice ain't there,
Mm.
Odegaard ain't there, and then finally Zubimendi comes to his right. But why is Zubimendi coming to the right? Where's Timber? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there was a poor pass by Saliba in the first place because he wasn't along the ground, and then Zubimendi's trying to play that bad pass back on the half volley back to the keeper instead of taking a touch. So, in a way, it's like I was saying to you, like when we were talking offline, that was the perfect game for Marcel Uskeli because you're playing inverted fullbacks. You see how good he is on the ball. All right, sometimes he does lose the ball, but he holds onto the ball well. And you've seen
He
a few
breaks the
passes.
line so well.
That's what I'm saying. He breaks the line with either his runs or his passing. So that was a game for him. He had a decent game against Inter Milan. So that's his confidence up. And then a big game like this against Manchester United and Capier comes straight back in and he's been injured. You get what I mean? So
and then you take him off, Nkapie, you bring on Ben White and then switch Timber to left back. I'm like, where's Skelly, man? Skelly goes into that midfield. Once he enters that midfield space, like you don't, he's exceptional. You know what I'm saying? The runs forward, skips.
Well.
Yeah,
it's an overload as well in midfield because then Man United got another person to worry about. Like it didn't seem they were well set out. Let's give it right. Man United, if you're looking at like the overall game, they deserve to get points out of that game.
Yeah.
Either way, you know what I mean? They played well, had a great game plan, but I think it was too easy. Like I said, there was no zip in the passing. It was just like you said, it was like get to the byline, pass it back, and start all over again. So yeah, and then like I said, the four subs that he brought on didn't make any sense. Like you're trying to you lose it at that point, weren't you? 2-1 down at that point.
Yeah.
When you made the subs, but it wasn't. You didn't bring on the subs to change the formation. It was just like for like subs, weren't they? You know what I mean? Jesus for Jokeres. What's it called? Odegaard for Eze.
Odegaard for Eze.
Yeah.
Took off Zubamendi from Marino, was it?
Yeah. And then that was
Madueke for Trossard later on.
Yeah.
And then Saka went on the left.
Yeah. So it was no change of formation. It was just like for like.
Yeah.
So
it's strange, man. It's strange. Like listen, man, I'm not gonna go. The Man United fans are happy. They're happy. Right. But it's time now that like if the last 3 games didn't show you like wake the F up, guys. We drew to Liverpool, drew to Forest, and lose to United. If that's not gonna wake them up, nothing will, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing will. And I'm telling you, I'm saying this now. If we don't get a result against Leeds, then I think the title's done.
Really?
Yeah, I think we need to get a result against Leeds. Because City have still got us. Aston Villa have got some great games ahead that they can win. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 3 weeks you see Villa at the top or joint top. Do you get what I'm saying? They've got favourable fixtures, but I just think, if they're not gonna get it now, I know we're away to Leeds. And I know, Leeds have been excellent at home and they've put on some great performances, but like we're better. Let's get it right. We're better than Leeds.
Yeah,
we're better than Leeds. If we can't get together and beat Leeds after beating them 5-0 already this season, that should give us a little impetus to say, yo, we can actually beat them. Then I don't know, man. I think I might have to just put my hands up and say, boy, it might be done, man.
Yeah.
Might be done.
I don't know, because like you said, obviously, I keep saying about Man City, they know how to get it over the line, but you saw the performance against Man United and the one against Bodo Glimt. So,
Yeah.
but then again, it was their defense that sort of let them down. Where now they've got Mark Gahey in. He played decent on Saturday.
Yeah.
Diaz will be back soon. Stones will be back soon. So they're getting it. They're getting it together, man. So, and then look, Haaland's been off form.
Yeah.
Dropped on Saturday. Marmoush comes in and what does he do? Opens a goal scoring. Bang, straight away gets a goal, man. So I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, Haaland FC," but Saturday showed they won a game against an informed Wolves. They maybe not got the points they deserve, but like I said, they took you lot to the wire. They took us to the wire. They played well against us. They played well against Man United. You get what I mean? They've got some good points. They've got a draw against Newcastle. So they're not the team they were like last year.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So it's still in your hands, though. To be honest, it's still in your hands. Like, let's get it right. But I get where you're coming from. You're saying if we don't get a result against Leeds, because again, that could be down to 1 point, depending on how you lot do against Leeds.
Yeah, having to still go to the Etihad, and he's not going to go to the Etihad to win and play attacking football. It's not going to happen. So I don't know what it, bro. We've got such on paper, right? If you look at our squad and you look at our bench, you're thinking in your head, that is an amazing team.
Yeah,
especially going off Gyökeres last season and Eze last season coming into the team, and then you're going off Zubimendi as well. You're thinking, you know what, Arsenal are dangerous. You're automatically looking, wow, Gyökeres is going to get like at least 20 goals minimum. You know, Eze, he could get maybe 10 goals.
Yeah,
this season. Like you're looking at all that, but it's just not quite happened. And Odegaard, I think, needs to be dropped now. Give Eze a run in the team now. Drop Odegaard.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that question because a lot of people saying that Eze came on, he didn't really do nothing against Man United yesterday, didn't really do much against Inter Milan on thing. But for me, it's hard to come on into a game and like stamp your authority, especially when you're sort of out of form as well. You can't expect him to come on and do bits. All right, I know he came on for half an hour and people saying, "Oh, he didn't really touch the ball," but it's difficult to come into a game and expect you to like hit the ground running where your captain's been on for 60 minutes and hasn't done nothing, but yet you're expecting the sub Eze to come on and do the most. So I'm with you. I think he deserves a run in the side. Give him 3 or 4 games, see if he can establish himself. Because when Odegaard was injured, he had some good games. You know what I mean? Scored a hat trick in the North London derby. You ain't seen Odegaard do that. Got a few assists as well. And like a lot of people are saying as well, you seem to play quicker when Eze's there. It's not touch. He's not Saka FC. Like, if you think about it, Odegaard's favourite pass is to Saka.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Where Eze's not really going to do that. So, and he's got his shooting boots as well. Like, he'll take a shot from outside the box.
Bro, I keep saying, Eze, play Eze. I want to see Martinelli tried in the centre forward position. I've been saying this for the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Martinelli up front, I swear to God, it will work. Him, especially like him and Eze have got. Eze set him up like the 2 times they've been on the pitch together.
Yeah.
Eze set him up twice and he scored 2 goals. Like
the Man City game, isn't it? When he came on, they both come on the sub.
Man City and Bayern Munich as well. But I just feel Eze and Martinelli, Eze just behind Martinelli. I think that would work so much. I think that the pace and speed that Martinelli has as well, the balls that would be played in behind, like to me, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Martinelli's he's not the best on the wing, but as a centre forward, I'm convinced that he will bang as a centre forward. But we know Arteta's not going to do it, man. He's not going to do anything. I don't know if you saw my list in the group chat today of the players.
Yeah.
That I was saying that should probably go at the end of the season.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of people have said it. Like, how many forward-thinking players as Arteta improved?
Yeah.
It's very, very rare, isn't it? Like, defensively, like unmatched, isn't it? Like, all your defenders will come in, they've all improved, but going forward, it just seems to forget about that, man. Like, they're not bad players. Like you said, they've all done well for their teams, but they've come into Arsenal and it's like just totally lost. But again, I said it at the beginning. I don't think Eze would be good at Arsenal as he was at Crystal Palace, because he had more freedom at Palace, like to try things. If it didn't come off, there wasn't like, you're not going to get the look from the manager, you're not going to get dropped. Because let's have it right. Yes, he made a mistake against Aston Villa. It happens. But what, he got put on the bench for 4 games after that, and didn't come on. He didn't come in any of those 4 games, did he? So he got punished for one mistake. You get what I mean? So,
you know, I just think that he needs to just. We need to at least get a front 4, or at least a front 3, where he just says, just leave them. Say, do what you guys are our front 3 today. I'm not going to give you no instructions. Just do what you do. Do what you do. You know, and because, like I was saying yesterday, I feel that some of them, they're so wary of not making a mistake because they might not play the next 2-3 games.
Yeah.
That they're too safe. I don't want them to be safe all the time. Don't be safe. Like, do something. Shoot from 30 yards. If it goes over, it goes over. But just shoot. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Odegaard, have you noticed? I had a conversation today where I was saying that, I don't know if you remember, but last season before, Odegaard used to score a lot of goals from inside the box.
Yeah.
Because he used to make them late run certain times and be the extra man in the box and score goals. But now, I can't remember the last time I've seen him in the box. I can't remember seeing Odegaard in the opposition box. I can't. You know, and then when he has a chance to shoot, when he first came, he was shooting for fun. He was scoring from 25 yards out. He was scoring free kicks. But he rarely shoot. He scored against Brighton last month, where he shot from the edge of the box. But apart from that, I can't remember when I've seen.
I think the only other one I can remember is the one against, was it Villa, where Martinez tipped it over. No, the away game.
Yeah, exactly. That just shows you, shoot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Shoot, but anyway, forget about that, man. Let's get on to your boys, the other 3-2. Boy, that, man. Do you know what? Late goals are so flipping heartbreaking.
Oh, that's the third one. That's the third one this season. It was Palace.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah, Esteval.
And now this one.
And then this one.
Yeah. Third one of the season. And bro, I said it to you, like, the big games Liverpool players get up for. I know a lot of people playing slot, and to be fair, they've got every right to. But like you said before about Arsenal, you've got to put it on the players as well. Like, I don't see the people having the energy for the players. Yes, Slot's got it wrong. So did he make mistakes on Saturday? I think so. Like, I know they're trying to manage Etitike, which is fair enough. Like they're trying to manage his workload. But for me, you start him, get 2-0 in front, then take him off. You've seen what happens when Gakpo starts up front. Like he's not the one for up front. Could you have started Rio? But again, I said the same thing. Like, why are we dependent on a 17-year-old? Why are you putting that pressure on him? Because if he doesn't play well, it's like, oh, why are you playing him instead of Gakpo? Like,
can't win.
The mistake on Saturday, what's it called? That cost us, Van Dijk. That's a daisical. You miss your kick, and then you don't try and rectify it. You just turn around, and then Joe Gomez tries to rectify it. He gets injured. Then that whole second goal, when you got 7 minutes playing on, and we're down to 10 men, they score again. I heard people saying, "Oh, what's Slot doing? What's Slot doing?" Like, bro, like you're down to 10 men. What's that got to do with Slot? Kick the ball out or make a foul so you can get the player on. Like, what's that got to do with Slot? Players, use your head. You get what I mean? Like, it's just, and then, like we said, we get back into the game, played well, and then you're like, can we go on and win it? And then again, like I hear people saying about, Van Dijk, that's the third goal, it's not his fault. It wasn't his fault. At first, I thought I did sort of blame him. When I was watching Liverpool TV and they broke it down, as he went to jump to header it, he was right underneath. He's going to get it. Just as he went to jump, he clipped Curtis Jones's foot, so he couldn't get off the ground. Went over him, and then the shot again. The shot. Alisson should have gobbled it up. He's fumbled it and he's tapped it in. But because people said, Van Dijk, and then they say he thought he got fouled, he probably did. If that was like someone else, that's a foul. They've like interrupted his jump. But it's his own player where he's tripped, couldn't get off the ground, missed the header, and then the final goal there, man. But it is what it is, man. Like it's just the story of our season. Like a lot, like I said, a lot of blame, like Slot's to blame. I'm not saying Slot's blameless. Like some of his decisions have been strange, but the players, even Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes, like I said it in the summer to you, like we had a great window, but I said to you, I thought we sold too many players and didn't replace them.
You did.
And I said that in the summer. You get what I mean? So it's not. I'm not saying it for the sake of it now. I said it in the summer. We had a good window, but I thought we got rid of too many players, and it's proven. Like the speed in our team's gone. Like a lot of people saying, our press and our pressing this and pressing that. Well, 3 of the players who were good at the press are not at the club anymore. Obviously, RIP Jota, he was a brilliant presser. Diaz, another great presser, he's gone. The speed in our team, and Nunes, say what you want about Nunes. The guy gave 100%. His finishing, yes, wasn't great, but his speed helped us. You get what I mean? And we've lost that. Like, what speed have we got on our team now? So, Slot's decisions making been poor, but so Richard Hughes and Edwards, they got to be blamed too, because you didn't get another centre back in, which we should have got. And you didn't get the speed. You didn't get the speed on the wings, so they got to be held accountable as well.
I'm confused, bro, because I know you've spent a lot, but you've got more money. Semenyo and Gahey would have been perfect. I don't know why, like Liverpool just let them go to City when both players wanted Liverpool.
Yeah, the Gahey one I can understand because 300 grand, man, a week. Like, let's come on. Gay's a great player, but he ain't worth 300 grand a week.
No, but I reckon if you had paid the fee, I reckon you could have got him for less than 300k a week. You know,
probably, but he changed, innit? We remember the deal we originally had with him in the summer. He said no, he wants more money, innit?
Yeah, now it's changed. It's
changed,
later on now, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. So it changed, and again, Semenyo, same thing. Like, sort of agree personal terms, and then obviously City come in, they're going to beat you. So you can't knock it, man. You get what I mean? So, and then like I said, the way Slot is, everybody wants him out. Do the board go out and buy players for a manager who might not be there in the summer?
True.
You get what I mean? I know obviously we need a centre back. Like there's no two ways about it. But is there any guarantee that the centre back that you buy now in January, the new man who comes in is going to like him or is going to fit his system? You get what I mean? So fans have got to like weigh it up. Like you want Slot out, but then you want the ball to spend money. Like which one is it?
Do you believe any truth of that thing that come out today where Alonso's asked for Michael Elise, Wharton, and
I
these
think
players?
I think the Wharton one, I don't think he's asked for him. I think that's like Wharton's been mentioned for a while for Liverpool. So I don't think maybe the Elise one, again, I think that probably is Alonso. The Mickey van der Ven, I don't really believe that because there's been talk of Mickey van der Ven anyway for Liverpool. So I don't know if he's asked for that specifically. And the same with Bicola. That one's, again, that's been mentioned before Alonso's like been sort of like in and around Liverpool. So I don't believe. I only want to say maybe Elise, but again, we were sort of linked to him before. So I think all the players that's come out, we've already been linked to them. So him saying he wants these players, sort of like, I don't know if I believe it. It's not any players that we haven't been linked to already.
True.
So and like I said, if Alonso probably I know obviously Wirtz has been playing well for the last like month, 2 months or so, but again, he knows him well. So would he be able to get the best out of him?
True. I think Wirtz is what? How old is Wirtz? 22?
22, yeah. Still young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Still young. I think but he's coming good already anyway, so he can only go up further up than what he's doing now, man. But it's interesting. Did you see Newcastle and Villa?
Yeah.
Don't Villa look pretty good?
Yeah. They were bopping him, man. They were bopping him like that. When Dia man's come back with a vengeance because I'm sure he was on loan last year. They sent him out on loan last year.
Yeah.
And then he came back. He hasn't really played a lot when he come back, but he seemed to get in the team and he scored some bangers this year, man. That's like the third like long distance banger he scored this year, and the play to get him up there, man. Like that's a bit of a dangerous man. I think they're suffering a few injuries at the moment, especially in midfield. So that may hamper them because they got obviously Onana and Timberlands, but McGinn's out injured and Kamara's out for the season. So that's the only thing could hamper him. I know they called back Leon Bailey, so they're sort of covered on the wings again.
I didn't even know that. I was surprised when he come on.
Yeah, they called him back. They were called him from Roma straight away, Nick, after they sold. But that's the thing, though. It's weird. I saw that must have pissed off Leon Bailey because obviously they loaned him to Roma, and then obviously now they loaned Marlon to Roma. So they called him back. It's like, what's going on? So yeah, Villa, like you said, Villa are going to be dangerous, man. But like I said to you offline, I think if Emery sees a chance to win in Europa, I think he will put all his eggs in that basket, and then obviously as long as he's in the top 4, he'll think. But then again, if he wins it, they're going to be in the Champions League anyway.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. So then that might be an extra place in the Champions League for the league, won't it?
English times.
Yeah, because it'll go down to 6. Because at the moment they're ahead, aren't they? For it to be 5th again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. And plus, look at all the English teams look like they can go through.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. They're ahead. They're ahead. So the 5th place will be there again this season, probably.
Did Forest go out or not go out? But have they?
I think they're still in and around it. I think.
I know they lost, and then
I know Villa are second. I know Villa are second in Europa.
And Palace.
I thought Palace went out.
It's a big stage, isn't it?
Yeah, sure Palace went out.
Yeah. Okay. Let me bring it up, actually. Conference. Okay, conference playoffs. Okay. I think they got playoffs.
Okay.
I think they're in the playoffs. Yeah, they're in the playoffs. Okay. But yeah, they still got a thing as well. But Mateta, obviously wants to leave as well. Rumors of Forest putting in a £35 million bid. If you're Mateta, are you going to Forest?
Nah, that's like no disrespect to Forest, but they're battling relegation at the moment. The only reason you're gonna go there is for money. I know Juventus are looking at him, but yeah, I don't get that move, man. I don't get that move. I know Palace are not playing well at the moment. They've lost I swear they lost like 4 of the last 5 games or something like that. So
they're on a poor run. I've got their thing here. Look, Palace haven't won since the 11th of this. Well, that's in the conference. They haven't won. They haven't won in the league since the 7th of December at Fulham. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They haven't won in 11 games.
That's what I'm saying. Glasser was beefing the board last week as well.
Yeah.
So
I think they're going to keep Glasner just for the sake of it, just to keep them up.
Yeah.
And then next season, it's going to be Wharton will probably go, Glasner will go. Seeing Gahey go, and if Mateta goes as well, a lot of the players there they're just gonna want to jump ship, man. If Palace don't think, I could see them in the relegation battle next season.
Yeah, definitely.
To be fair, the other games this weekend, obviously Spurs drew with Burnley.
Yeah.
2-2. Frank, it's not gone yet. Survives another week. Fulham won at Brighton. West Ham beat Sunderland 3-1, which
I didn't see that coming, man.
They're starting to put a few little performances together. West Ham.
Xhaka beefing with the fan behind him.
It was all going well for Sunderland, isn't it? It was all going well, bro. Obviously, Forest, they won at Brentford. I didn't see that happening.
Me either.
To be fair, and Palace obviously losing to Chelsea, but Palace normally give Chelsea a decent game, but man,
it was easy.
It was too easy, man. They were horrible. But listen, man, at the end of week 23, so Arsenal still top, 4 points ahead of City and Villa. Man United fourth now, up to fourth, 38 points. Chelsea fifth, 37. Liverpool down to sixth, 36 points.
Yeah.
And then you've got Fulham 2 points behind them. Then 3 teams on 33, Sunderland, Newcastle, Brentford. So, boy, that top, it's very tight. This season's been tight. It's very close.
Yeah.
It's close. Like the top 3 are close, and then like about the 6, 7 teams below that kind of battle was close as well. So it's a World Cup year. I wonder if there's going to be players like when it gets closer to, say, the end of the season, and I don't mean like players challenging for the title. I mean, like, I wonder if there's certain players that are going to be thinking, oh, you know what? Like, let me just try and put on a few good performances and not get injured because I want Tuchel to call me up. There could be some surprise ones. Waneri, I was saying, if Waneri has a good second half to the season at Marseille, started off brilliant.
Yeah.
Could he be in contention for a surprise World Cup call? You never know, man. But
there's a lot of players who are not really playing as well. Because obviously, look at Eze, he's not playing. He could probably lose his spot. Marcus Lewis Skelly not playing a lot of football. He's missed out the last couple of international call-ups because he said Tuchel said he needs to be playing. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. I think for Liverpool, it's gonna be the next 2 games. Will probably see if Slot stays or goes, because if Liverpool miss out on the Champions League and that Champions League money, and then the board see that, I think they'll say, nah, we can't afford to keep him.
Yeah,
we need to make a move now and get in Alonso or thing. But I think they're trying to hold out for the summer because of the amount of managers are available come the summer. So
yeah, it's probably better then, and you don't. I mean, you probably have to pay less compensation if you sack him in the summer as well than if you sacked him now. You probably pay a lot more in it. So
yeah, and like I said as well, I was saying this to Dubs as well, like offline. I was saying that if they did get rid of him now, like say, and they do get Alonso, he's probably got a decent amount of time to get his views methods across, because it's like, I think after this Champions League game on Wednesday and we get in the top 8, I think we're only playing like 1 game a week all the way up till near March. So he's going to have like a full, if he did come in, he'll have a full week to prepare for each game rather than like play on Saturday.
When's the next FA Cup games?
I think they're February, but again, they're weekends, aren't they?
Yeah.
They get what I mean. So it's still this. I don't think there's any midweek. I don't know if there's any midweek games now until near March time. But obviously, there's only the Carabao Cup, and then obviously Premier League. So you'll get at least like a good week.
We need to try and get into that final as well, to be fair. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, bro. All right, man. It was a good little roundup. Hopefully, the next time we come around, we can be more upbeat. Yeah, man. Trust me. I just, when you're just not in the mood. Like, if my team play good football and they lose, it's so much easier to take. But when they play poor, I'm just like, can I keep defending them from BBK anymore? Do you know what I'm saying? BBK views. Can I keep defending them? I'm trying.
Yeah.
But the string is getting thinner and thinner, and then you might see me on stream with BBK smiling, and you get what I'm saying, and we're just but anyway, we shall see, man. We shall see. There's 2 games left. What? 15 games to go, something like that.
Yeah.
We got to win, man. We got to win. They said we got to win about, I think, I don't know how much now. We got to win about 11. And City got to draw or lose a couple of them for us to win or something rubbish. But anyway,
it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight again, and I think it might boil down to that game at the Etihad. Yeah.
I think so.
Because I think you've played most of the tops, like the traditional big 6 sides now, and you've only got what, Spurs, Man City, Newcastle. Are those the only ones you got left?
Yeah. We played everyone. We played you twice.
Yeah. United twice.
We got Chelsea.
Oh, you still got Chelsea as well.
Yeah, still got Chelsea. Yeah. So I'm saying, but luckily I would say luckily they're at home, but after Man United taking our 25 streak record yesterday, so we'll see. Hopefully we can start it again. Anyway, cool, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bless up, man, and I guess we'll be back. Well, I'll be back in about a couple of weeks, man.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. So big up.
Big up, bro.
Everyone, like, share, subscribe.
Peace.
What a massive win! Absolutely incredible.